Now it's worked. Hello everybody, welcome back. How is everybody today? Sounds like Mario. That's because it is Mario. It's the new game that's coming out, and it's a remix by Quimu Music, as it said just then. I'm good, thank you for asking. Why is my iPad so far behind? I don't know. Have I actually changed the thing? I haven't, have I? No, I've been an idiot. There we go. That's better, isn't it? Now you can see what I'm doing. So, what have we got? Hello everybody. Now, with all things considered, in theory today I should hit 500 subscribers. Which is a bit worrying because it means I have to do a special video. So if anyone has any suggestions for what you might want me to do for a 500 subscriber special, please put them in the chat because I've got no ideas. I've got one idea, but it will be too much effort, so I probably won't do it. Everybody's in the chat, lots of people. Simulator Gaming YouTube is now a moderator because my other moderator has decided to live stream. So you can either watch this or his video. Live stream, I should say. So there we go. Right, so now we've got a bit of a different thing going on today. Last live stream we made this and the road that connected to a place further down here. Whoosh, we made all this last time, and now we're here. Can I have a drink? I could do a small series explaining the basics of the editor. Though I think Paradise Racer 32's got a great tutorial though, because that's the one that Kinky used, and he's somehow an amazing map editor already. I say amazing. He's pretty good for a beginner. So there we go. Right, so now we've got a bit of a different thing going on today. As yesterday I started to make sort of this little area here. And then I realised that there was a very, very nice hilly road. So I've decided to build the hilly road. For context, here it is. On the real world, it goes down to a nice little farm. Ooh, everything's gone green, there we go. And it looks very nice, in short. So that's what I've been doing. Oops. So yeah, so here it is. It should be quite fun to drive down, hopefully. I had sort of a play around earlier with what I wanted it to look like, and I think it's looking pretty good, in my opinion. It's the first sort of time I've had a proper go at a mountain. So there's that, and then it'll go down to a farm, obviously, but I haven't got the farm yet. So this should, in theory, be a nice little drive just in the south in Wales, delivering through the tight lane. It gets very, very... Ooh, that's not what I meant to happen. There we go. It does get very tight further down here. There we go. It's not the widest road in the known universe, but it should be pretty interesting to drive down. So that's what I've been doing. I also made a very small river, but there's not much here, obviously. So we're going to be continuing this today, and it's probably going to be kind of interesting because I haven't really built a mountain before. So this was just my little experiment. I think it looks pretty good, so I'm going to stick with doing it like this. Using South Australian map. Basically I've been doing this recently, so I haven't really done much of the SAM map. So yeah. The hairpin roads in SCS Britain. I did one little challenging road, so we've now got that, which is nice. It's not quite like a dirt track or anything, but it should be interesting at least. Right. Okie dokie. So I'm not too sure what I'm doing, as I've already mentioned. But let's see. I've got this. There's a few special techniques going on here, involving slightly breaking the game and having this blue dot over the cut plane. is sort of a cheat so that this mountain disappears when you're on this side, because otherwise it goes over the town, which isn't necessarily what we want. Anyway, where am I? I'm here, so let's go here. So I think I'm going to sort of head down this way and possibly build this bit today. So let's go there in the real world, because there's no point doing it in-game if we can't see it in the real world. So basically it's this. Now you may be thinking, but that's really brown, and here look, you've done it really green. That's because this is winter and everything would have died. The picture that I found, which was here, there you go, that's what it would sort of look like in summer. That is August, so yeah, summer. So that's what it actually looks like in the summer. So yeah, so let's then get going. Right, so I need to sort of get the hill correct here. So what have we got? We've got sort of a little... Okay, let's just try and start and see what happens. Let's go for this height, there we go. So I've already sort of got the beta patches set up so that they automatically become ferns. But I haven't though, it seems, made that go on to 0. There we go. Right, like that. How's that? That is okay. Now it's obviously going to need to go down. What grass am I using? Oh, come on keyboard, there we go. I'm using grass germain. There we go. So let's put that in. That's grass green, there it is, grass germain, which is there. Brilliant. Don't know why I've gone for a different grass texture up here, but I have. Normally I use the Scandinavian grass, but this is German grass. I need to fix that in a second. Imp is back, hello. Imp. While I'm here, let's make this. Ooh, moved it. Didn't need to do that. There we go. Oh, I've ruined it again. Select them. No, not that one. These ones. There we go. So if I make this 10... I've done the wrong side, haven't I? Yes, I have. Cool. 10. That one is 0. Grass... germain. No, there we go. No, where is it? No, it's further up. There it is. Okie dokie, so that's going to need to be a hill, so we can start by dragging that across, bringing it down, like so. Should probably actually brush that grass first. Ooh, am I on the right texture? No, I'm not. What's it called? Ferns. Ferns. A seed on that. Right. Let's briefly colour this in with ferns, just because that's the technique I've decided to go for. There we go. I should probably get that a bit closer so there's a better merge. There we go. Now then, how am I going to do this? I don't really know. I have to find out as I go along. And somehow I'm going to have to attach these together. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that yet. What I'll probably do actually is bring this sort of up here. Like that. There we go. Bring that down. Oh, I've moved something. We want that like that. Cool. And then maybe sort of it curving down and around will probably work. Let's do this. This road leads to a farm. Ooh, okay, that's interesting. Which is going to be a delivery point. So yeah, that's where this goes. Let's go down to the next one down. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, no, see, this is where it all becomes a bit... I mean, getting around here with a trailer would be pretty hard in real life. Simulating evening is back. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Oops. No, that's also the wrong thing. There we go. So yeah, I wouldn't really want to go down this road in real life with the trailer, to say the least. Oh, I keep on going the wrong thing. Come on, keyboard. There we go. So if I bring this over here, bring this down, to sort of there. No, wrong one. Somehow make that work so that there's not a weird bit like that. Maybe go up just to sort of hide it. There we go, that'll do. That's going to be a pain to beezer patch, but that should be fine. Sebastian is now working on some new ball bars for his Scania Next Generation. Sounds pretty good. We need a good Scania, because I don't know when SES is going to come out with their one. At this rate, never seems to be what's going on at the moment with the Scania Next Generation from SES. Right, let's move these down so it becomes a bit closer to the terrain. Actually, right, let's go for that one there then. Bring that backwards. Bring that there. There we go. That's floating too much. Where's the... is it there? Sort of. Where's the thing for that? Ah, there it is. Just so it doesn't look awful. There we go. Now it's these sort of weird bits of terrain are the hardest to make, because you've only got a certain amount of points on the bees patch. That's going to have to require some special stuff, I feel. Unless I can do it sort of like that. That's almost there, not quite though. Have to figure that out in a second. Let's bring that bit back a bit. Now, it does have a sort of weird bump there, doesn't it? I'll have to figure that out in a second. Right, let's move this down here, and that over there. Move this across, and move this across. And now there's a gap in the terrain. I think I'll fix that one with some more terrain down the side though. Let's go 20. Has that fixed it? No. Because it's that one I wanted to edit and not the other one. There we go. My card is blankety blank. No optimization, no. I don't know what that means. Cool. Ooh, yeah, I've already concluded that I need to fix that. Right. So what's this in real life? This is Rocky, I think. Yeah. Rocky. Oh dear. There we go. So let's go for the big rock. No, I don't need to do that. Rock. Where are the rocks? Are there no? Oh, I thought there was a category for rocks. Oh, DLC North rocks. There we go. That's where it was. That's probably a bit big, but I can scale it down actually, so that'll probably be fine. Assuming how's that? Is that good? Yep. Guys, a beautiful map, and everyone knows it's a high diameter map, so you need a strong PC. I mean, it's a pretty strong PC. It cost me £700, so it better be okay. It better be okay for £700. It's doing the job though. Right, oops. Now, I sort of want this rock to go back a bit, but not that tall. That's way too tall. How's that? There we go. I don't have a clue what my PC is, so yeah. What am I getting? I'm getting 60 FPS. It's fairly empty, to be fair. It does okay. It plays Euro Truck at about 40, so I'm fine with that. That's 40 on like the ultra graphics. I normally have it on high, at which point it runs at 60. What am I looking for? I'm looking for something and I don't know where it is. That one, there we go. Let's go for the biggest one, just to sort of make this cliff look a bit more varied. Sort of the wrong colour though, isn't it? They don't really work very well together. That's going to have to do though. There we go. Let's go for sort of a rock like that. There we go. Okie dokie. Georgia, please. I don't know. Well, I'm not going to make Georgia, obviously. But maybe another developer will, if I knew where Georgia was. Isn't that a state in... Maybe. I haven't finished that sentence in case I'm wrong. Right. So what I sort of want to do then is bring all of these forward. Yeah, I was going to say Georgia's a state in America, isn't it? And I was clearly right. Because Steam King has just mentioned that it's a state, which is good. Let's bring this so that that goes there. Cool. That's actually made that bit look a bit better. Maybe if I move that over there, or more over here, and then bring it up. I think I still need to do a bit of work on that, because that's not the best, is it? I just need to, yeah, I'll sort of hide that with something. Georgia the state. Did it? Is she actually good when you're 3D stuff and watching the stream? Yeah, what was this? Chat. How download Promods? I already buy it. What do you mean by how to download it? Have you bought it once but you don't know how to activate it, or do you want to get the newest version, or what is your issue? Because there's a few different issues that people have. How's that looking? Apart from that bit, it's looking okay. Can I grab hold of that, please? Thank you. Bring that down. Alright, let's make these then. Let's make those bits at least have some foliage on them. There we go, that's looking a bit better. I do definitely need to make that look slightly better. Maybe if I paint it with like rocks or something, that will make it look a bit better. Let's try that. Let's give it some rocks. I just moved the entire bezier patch. There we go, right. Now it's stones, I think it's actually called, rather than rock, for some reason. I think have I gone too far? No, I haven't. Small snow, Spain, stones, there we go. Stones SC, I think that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, I'll do. Did you see the video that I sent to you about my next gen? No, I forgot. I apologise. I'll watch it later. Yes, how to activate it, Promods. So if you bought it, then you'll just get a 7-zip folder, or a .zip file, and then you just extract that and put it in your Eurotruck mod folder. That's pretty easy, once you've bought it, and then once you're in game, just activate it. Ooh, oh, of course I've painted that, haven't I already? Let's not have painted that then. Let's get rid of the stamps on the left hand side. There we go. Just like that. There we go. Cool. Watch it now, Anna. Live here on your screen. I'll watch it later because I don't think YouTube really likes displaying the same video as someone else. I don't think YouTube's a fan of that. Right. That still doesn't look the greatest, does it? Maybe painting this top bit. Just really trying to make this bit look a bit better than it already does. That will probably do okay. Maybe I can hide it with some bushes and whatnot, and some trees. So it gets a bit tree-like down here. Also, maybe you've made that a bit too tall. Let's bring it down a bit. And at the same time, bring these down. Just like that. There we go. Cool, let's put some bushes on there then to sort of hide it. Bushes, they'll be floating, so we F6 them onto the ground. There we go, how's that? Not very good at all. What about that? Could also be a bit better, probably. Let's do something like that then. I think that'll do. When in doubt, trees. What do you think about the Mario map? I think you shouldn't download the Mario map because it's just a bunch of other map mods that people have made and he's stolen without asking them. Basically, it's just robbery. If in doubt, it's not in that. You're wrong, dudes. It's bushes, it's trees. When in doubt, trees. And that's how I'm going to solve everything. But which trees to use is the question. Because they're winter trees here, which isn't very useful. Let's put some bushes on here actually first. Here's a good thing. There we go, that'll do. Cool, and now we need to get some small trees. I'll use the model-based trees. Tree. You're Gaming, 12. Hi from Poland. Cool. Right. I need some smallish trees. However, I don't believe there are really many. That's quite large. Oh, I could use some birch actually. That's always an option. There we go. Let's get some birch trees in here. Now, are these the ones I can rotate sideways? Oh, they are, look at that. That's floating. There we go. Let's have them sort of tipped over, falling over. F6 that to the ground. Let's lower that down a bit, so it's a bit shorter than the other one. There we go. Is it Australia, dudes? I mean, I know it's not Australia, but still. Iblistic Wolf just woke up. 9:54 AM. Ah. Over in America, where it's the morning. 8:55 AM for Steam King. The southern region map. No way, Russia. 5 miles. Or yeah, or your basement is. Right. That should do for trees. Let's extend this sort of weird bit I've got going on. This is going to create a weird bit, isn't it? Yep. As suspected. Not good. Not good at all. That's even worse. Look at that. Even worse. What I'll probably do then is just copy and paste that. Cancel. Raise that up. Take down the hill slightly. And sort of plummet that into the earth. There we go. Bring it backwards a bit because otherwise it will be sticking through the terrain. There we go. That hasn't solved anything. Let's just put a visa patch there then. That's another thing to do when you're in doubt. Just shove a visa patch there and all will be fine. There we go. Sorted. Sorted. Let's bring down the edges so that they don't look... They look like they're sort of part of a hill. There we go. From Poland, can you create a town? That town I'm not going to try and pronounce. Possibly, I'm not the Polish dev, as Steam King has just said. Dudes has been working in Poland though, so you can ask him. There's also a few other developers, but yeah. We're still on the A487. We are, I think, assuming that road is the A487, but I'm making a small road up to a farm, which should be very nice to drive on, hopefully. So yeah, we're half on the. We're on a road that's just next to the A487. Right, let's bring this forest around. There's a gap there. Hopefully that won't be visible though. He says it won't. Oh, there's trees in the way, so of course it won't be. Haha. Now it's a little bit weird because I've got no detail vegetation there. Let's give that some detail vegetation. Where is it? There it is. And let's also do the same down here. And let's give it some bushes. There we go. Now that should look a bit better, which it does. I also need to put some rocks and stuff here. Let's do that now. There we go. Oh, this is going to be a half and half thing, I feel. Yep, there we go. That's got some rocks on it. I'll put some more in a second once I read the chat. Polish is quite dense right now. It's a little over 30 cities. Oops. Yeah, blame Poland rebuilding. Yeah, basically. Yeah. It does all depend on the towns around it, really. So if there ain't any space, it probably won't be built. Let's put some more rocks here, just for some fun. There we go. Right, so there's that bit of the hill closed off, and I'd say that's looking pretty good. Yep. So now we sort of need to do this bit where it merges down, meets. Is that grass germane? It is grass germane, but it's okay. Look, I'm hiding it. I'm not having much of it. Just to give it that slightly different feel. Yes, right. 10 and 10 on each side. Grass germane. Being sinful, I know. I shouldn't really be using grass germane. I can't even find it anyway, so it doesn't matter. Where is it? There it is. Being very sinful by using this, right? No. These are at 0.3, I seem to remember. Hills. And also no noise power, no noise power. Are these at 0.3? I think they are. They're at 0.4. Huh. 0.3 will do, that's fine. Right, now we paste it with some ferns. Ferns. Where are the ferns? I don't know, there they are. Right. Okie dokie. All of the ferns. Keep on clicking in the weird place. The game is not liking that, is it? Why can't I do anything there? How strange. Oh well. It's not liking that side either. Let's try selecting the road then. There we go. Now it doesn't mind me clicking on that bit. Right. Is that a hard texture transition? I think it is. No, it's not anymore, so it's fine. Cool. Right, now is that bit going to be... No, that bit should be quite easy to fix. So that's all basically just one beezer patch there then. Let's go down to the end of this though and see what it's like. Yep, it's just a turn. Nothing of interest really. I could in theory just extend this beezer patch down. Let's do that then. That seems like the easiest solution right now. I've probably messed it all up down at the top now, but that's fine. Or not, or it will just be perfectly fine. Fair enough, I mean there's obviously the issue of there being loads of things in the wrong place, but that's fine. Now that's really far down, isn't it? Not really, but quite. There we go, that's better. Let's bring this across. No, bring that across. There we go. There we go. Beezer patches for the win. Oh, that looks like Kinky's game crashed. Because he was on the map editor earlier. And now he isn't anymore. Unless you stop live streaming, of course. That's always a possibility. But I imagine it crashed. Right, that's looking okay. Have I ferned this? Sort of, not really. Do with some more fernage. There we go. Yeah, now I could probably do with some more rocks as well. Well, ETS2 uses a 1:24 scale, I think. And then the UK uses a different scale for some reason. Because it was a different game. It uses like a 1:16, I think it might be. It might be 1:18, or it might even be 1:20, I'm not sure. But, yeah. Which is why we don't get any space to build anything. Because there's no room. Because of the map scale. Let's try and get some rocks in here. Now if I try and bush... yeah, that's going to create a massive load of rock, isn't it? Let's not do that then. Oh, UK's 1:15. Ah, okay. There we go then. That's good. I like working in the biggest section of the map because it means I can fit more in. Right, however, our mountain's now looking pretty nice. Driving up that should be an experience. It's not the most difficult drive in the world, but still pretty good. Now let's get some of these yellow. Oh, okay, on the ground. Get some of these yellow bushes in. I pressed F5 instead of F6, didn't I? Yes, I did. Let's get some down here by the rocks. That wasn't anywhere near the rocks. That was a bit better. There we go. F6. F6. Cool. There's a random rotation tool in the editor. There is, but I don't use it. Driving up should be an enhanced experience. The best experience. An enhanced one. Slow pace for the win. Now, do I have any more trees down here? In short, yes, I should. Oops. Okay, there we go. Actually, why am I doing it by this? I can just do this, can't I? We make it. Let's see. Is there just birch? No. Is there just birch somewhere else? No, there's not. Maybe there is birch somewhere that I've just missed. Leave bush and birch. That's essentially what I just got going on here, isn't it? except not. Yeah. Right. Oh, chat. Save the thing. I should probably save. Yeah, anyway. Oh, hello to Dan Newell. Hello, Dal. Welcome. I don't like that as much as what I had before. Where's the middle thing gone? Back to the default. Right. That one. There we go. Let's just go for placing them randomly then. Do I still have them here? I do. Cool. Right, let's just place a few of these around first. There we go, that'll be enough. Then F6 them. And then rotate them randomly, even though there's an easier way of doing it. It's just what I've learnt to use. Right. Okay, that didn't F6, did it? Unless there's some more that did it. No, it just didn't F6. Ooh, there's some lag. Do was maybe just a bit of height difference between them. And a bit of rotation to the side, perhaps. Might be a bit better. Whoops. No, come on. There we go. That's how that one's sort of leaning towards the road. Not that much, sort of there. There we go. Kinky's now here. Guess he's finished streaming then. Did it crash, Kinky, or did you quit it on purpose? Because I saw your Steam notification came up. So it might have crashed. I guessed it crashed because it's the Eurotruck editor. But you never know. Right. So that's looking quite nice, in my personal opinion. I need to get the sort of hills finished. It crashed. Hey, I was right. Oh, come on, keyboard. Actually move, thank you. Right, I don't know if I want to add anything to that bit though. Maybe some different brushes, but probably not. Oh, come on, keyboard. I am holding this down. I'm holding the key down. Holding down W, holding down W. There we go, now I'm moving. Oh, I've stopped again. Still holding down W. There we go, I'm moving again. Look at this. I think I might need some new batteries in my keyboard. Oh, is it back? I think it's back. Cool. Alright. Okie dokie. Not the editor, I just finished editing the def file and just testing. Ah, okay. Right, where am I? I'm here. I need to be down here a bit. Yes, oh, okay. Right, let's build sort of this bit, because this is a bit of a hill, isn't it? That's the one thing. So we've sort of got the starts of a hill here, but let's make more of a hill with Iron Beezer Patch. Except I can't move it because my keyboard's not working. Press M, come on. See up here I'm in rotation. I am pressing M. Oh, there we go. Right. So I'm going to bring all of these up at once to make sort of a hill. Oh wow, okay. I was sort of hoping you'd be at a more better height. There we go. Let's just add all these up then. There we go. Right. Now that's going to need some merging in, but that's fine. In fact, let's do that now. Okay, I'm only moving those nodes. It needs to be taller, but not too tall. There we go, I'll do. So I'm moving the wrong one now, aren't I? Yep. Doop doop. Doop doop. Bring that way. Now I could probably put some more variation in here. So let's do sort of that. There we go. Right, let's move this to the end then and see what I want to do with this. Because at the moment I'm not too sure. Whoa. There we go. And obviously It wants to be a hill still. Massive gap. Let's get rid of that. Where's that coming from? I don't know. Ooh, I've confused myself now. Looks, everything's gone all weird. That's not okay. No, it's not that confusing. There we go. That's that row. Cool. Bring that down. I'll probably bring some of these up to make it that a little bit more interesting, because that does get quite tall down the other side. Let's maybe lower that a bit as well, so that the transition's a bit better. Bring this a bit closer. There we go. That's better. Brilliant. Ah, Martinus is here. What's this? I haven't read the chat in ages. Literally ages. Okay. David Berta. Who's David Berta? I haven't seen. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, there's Martinus. There we go. This is a much better pastime than 18. I've really missed a lot of the chat. Hello, Martinus. There we go. I found your first message. Okay. Hey, Brooke. Where in Wales is being worked on today? It's by a town called. What was it called? Furness. There we go. It's in a town called Furness. I'm building this sort of wiggly road up to a farm, in short. Cool. Right. Why don't you get the chat thing I had? Because I've got it down the side, look, Kinky. I can see it there. Well, I can also see it on the YouTube app. Yeah, I should probably change the colour of people's names because they're quite hard to read. I might do that sometime soon. But for now it should be okay. Let's put a rock here, because there's a rock here in real life. So let's do the same in game. Where's that rock that I had earlier? There at least. Now the question is, whereabouts should it be? Sort of there, maybe? No, it needs to be taller. It was much higher in the real world. So that will do there. That'll be okay. Cool. I need to do a bit more variation up on the top bit here, because at the moment it's just like a stop. It's just like, right, the hill ends there. That is where the hill ends at the moment. That means that you put the chat on your screen on the editor, basically. Yeah, I know, but I can still see it. Look, I've got it here. I can still read the chat. JNLN is back. So I'm finally using my iPad though. It's got its nice little stand. Well, it's got its case as its stand. It all works fine. Apart from when it runs out of battery, then it doesn't work quite as fine anymore. But small issues. Alright, Fern. It's going to have to be a COEF of 2. Probably. Right, let's try and sort of merge. I've learnt that terrain is better for corners, and then beaver patches are better for straight stuff. It's something I've learnt, but it needs to be a lot lower down. Because there's sort of a weird bit in the real world. Almost every time I hear you run out of battery. Yeah. Right. How do I want to do this then? Sort of like that, perhaps? And then try and fill that in with the beaver patch? That could be quite challenging, to say the least. I think that's going to be the best way of doing it, though. I've just deleted everything, though, so... I've just deleted even more than I'd had deleted before. Right. I've done it again. Because I'm pressing Control X instead of Control Z. I mean Control C to copy. There we go. Right, where do I want this to go? Let's have a look in the real world. Just sort of that way, a long way. Let's make it go over there and then curve around. There we go. Okie dokie. Now into reality, it's a bit more of a hill going down. But because of the way I'm making it, it is not that. It's much more of a series of slopes. Right. Let's bring this beaver patch further over so it merges into that hill. There we go. Bring that down. Bring that bit down, but then bring this bit over and up. Should do the trick. There we go. Now I need to somehow make this work. Oh, this could be a challenge. Maybe let's start it by doing it an easy way and then slowly add the beaver patch in over time. That's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to get this, that one, make that grass, like so, and then lower that down so that it sort of engulfs the whole thing there. Have another one maybe, just there, so all of that gets hidden. Same thing over here, and then I can just sort of stick a beaver patch on there and then I know for definite that there won't be any gaps. Is the plan. Whether that plan will work as I want it to is another question. Right. Hang on, oh, there's lots of stuff. This is no way, she's not making sure call. Oh dear. Lots of stuff. Doesn't seem to do much better. Perhaps again, it's maybe a priority. Whereabouts is this road? This road's, it is just off the road I've been making forever. This road, and it's a wiggly road, and it goes down to a nice little farm. So I'm going to make that a delivery point, basically. Lots of stuff. Yes, a company. I've just answered Callum's question before I read it. There we go. Yeah, it's going to be a small farm that I'm probably going to need a custom prefab made for, and I can't make custom prefabs. But we all know someone that's made custom delivery points, eh, Callum? I might be needing your help at some point. Right, anyway, let's finish this hill, because I keep on clicking on OBS instead of this. Right, beaver patch. Right, let's bring it down first. This could be very interesting, I'm not sure how well this is going to work. Bring all of this up, because it's a hill. So bring that bit up. Obviously I'll fix that properly in a second. Then bring this down. And also that down. And that down as well. And then sort of bring this bit across. And the same sort of with these. Like that perhaps. How's that going to look? I mean that bit's obviously going to look awful, but I can make that probably look better if I do something like that. There we go. Sorted. It's Matt War, if that's how you pronounce your name. Yes. It could be a mansion up there, but it's going to be a farm. Right, anyway. Okie dokie. So, this hill does go higher in real life, doesn't it? Yes, quite a lot higher. You can sort of see, is that the summit up there, or is that just a bit of weird? Maybe. I'll probably do more of the taller bit of the hill later. Focus on the bits by the road for now. And of course that bit down there. Right. So this needs to go down because it's not at the moment. Make that go down at 0.4, I do believe it was. But in order for that to work, that's going to need to be going down at 0.4. 0.4. Make it go down. 10. 10. Make it grass. It's weird grass. I can just do it that way, can't I? There it is. And now you should do the same here as well. Brilliant. 10. 10. Not playing yet. We'll do that in a second. Where is it? Grass domain. There it is. Grass domain. Brilliant. Right. Okay. Right, let's just... Whoa, I've clicked on the wrong thing now. Colour that in. Select these again, because I need to make that firm. There we go. And now we can select this one and do the same. I don't know what's going to go on down there, something probably, because it's that. Oh, it's perfect. That couldn't have been better, so I don't need to do anything down there, which is nice. Right. Okie dokie. Now this is a weird bit, because what I'm probably going to have to employ the help of some terrain again. There we go, make sure that's the same height. So if I do something like that, it's going to look a bit weird, but it should give me the idea of what's going on. Hopefully. I mean, that's way too steep. Way too steep. Why have I made it that steep? 0.5. Oh, I have clicked on the wrong one there, haven't I? Oh, and I've just undone it all. Way. Okay, so that should end there then. 0.5. There we go. How's that? Right. Time to read the chat again. Is there some kind of helper for vertical height? Possibly. Yep. I saw it, Kinky, don't you worry. Betraying me in my stream. Going into Eurotruck instead. Right. Now, have I done that perfectly? No, I haven't. Of course I haven't. But that's near enough perfect. Not up here, obviously. That's all not very good at all. Right. Select these two. Bring it up. Bring that backwards. Bring that across. I don't really know what I'm doing because I can't see anything. We hope that that's okay. So this is where I need the grass density turned off. That needs to go down more. That's what I need to do. It's not even going down at all. Look. Oh no, that's the wrong side, that's fine. How's that now? That's still bad. Is it because that one's not... it's because that one's plain, not Alpine Ranges. 0.5. See, that still hasn't done it as far as I want it to, has it? 1.0. What's that? That's from the beta patch now. Okay, cool. So we want this beta patch to be at the same height as this, but this wants to merge into that, and that needs to do the same. Have I done it? I think I've done it. I don't think there's a gap there, is there? Best way to find out is to turn the background thing on. Oh, no, that's just a bit of white. Okay, cool. 498 subs. Yep, cool. I need to make a thing soon. That's not going to be fun. Right. Okay, more simple over the years. Yeah, I've only ever had the editor with this sort of new style of UI before, when they were like buttons down the bottom that all looked a bit cartoony. I don't think I like that too much. 499 subscribers. One more person we need to subscribe. Bricks carries 500 bricks into his home. That could be a challenge, but I don't really want to do that. I could keep like some pet bricks, I guess, so that they were at home. Or I could do something else. Give me your suggestions, guys, please. Please give me your suggestion, because I don't know. Give me a suggestion for something I could do for a 500 subscriber special. Because at the moment, I'm not too sure on what I'm going to do. So maybe if you have a better idea, I can do that instead. Hey! 500! Hold on, let me just... I know what I need to do. Before I go into the signage, I'm going to save it. Alright. Massive Promods info link. Everything's going to happen. Won't do that. Celebrate good times, come on. Yeah, I'll force them to put out Promods 2.2. That's what I'll do. I'll be like, right guys, I've just got 500 subscribers, so we have to release Promods 2.20 now. House reveal. Look, here is the house that the bricks are at. Yeah, doesn't really work, does it? I could do a do's reveal. It's actually saving now, that's good. Who knows what I'm going to do for a special? Not me, that's for sure. So you can tell, look, that I'm streaming earlier than I normally do, like, because I've only got 20 viewers today. I say only, that's still quite a few. Rebuild talent, Could do a glider of it. I don't have a glider. Oh, the glider. Okay, yeah. I didn't get a picture of it though, so I can't. Hang on. Right. Well, what I'll do for now, before I think of an actual thing. Right. Actually, I have to select something first, don't I? Right, let's find a sign. I need really the one that I used in one of my Easter eggs. Let's find a sign. Which sign can I use? Aha, there we go. Right. So now the plan is to paint this bees patch with grass green SC. There we go. How's that? Cool. What I should probably do though is remove the stamps on that side and also make it grass green main SC. There we go. Okay. That's a really steep hill, isn't it? Now we get... Oh, I've clicked on the wrong thing here, haven't I? Don't crash, please. Thank you. Go away. Please go away. Oh, more bench. What's a bench? Let's have a white bench. There we go. There is a white bench. Okie dokie. Free premium download. I could do that actually. Right. So if I put the sign, have I already lost the sign? No, I put it here. Okay, cool. Have it facing away from the road. Oh, don't crash. Oh, thank you. Whew. Now hopefully I can edit this sign. I can. Well done me. Yep, that fit, didn't it? I also did a long capital S. There we go. Let's do that properly, because I've clearly got caps lock turned on. There we go. Now, it's quite a large sign, so I'm not too sure how I'm going to hide it. I probably need, like, a shack or something. There's not that much there, is there? And perhaps a nice pile of bricks. Ah. That's clever. That's very clever. Brick. Let's make it not too... There we go. Okie dokie. There is some bricks. They're not quite at home, but they're in Wales. So it's close enough. Not that I live in Wales. But still, we get the picture. I'm making Wales, so I think it counts. Oh, come on. Let me make the rest of those bricks disappear. There we go. And now we can sort of hide the sign. There we go. Brilliant. And then model, that one. Man sitting. Is he actually going to appear? See, sometimes these things don't appear. No, they don't. Okay, I'm just going to have to guess. I will do that later because they're not appearing. That happens sometimes. Cool. 500 subscribers. There's a plane flying over now. I'm going to close my window. There you go, I've closed my window. Cool, there we go. Maybe put some bushes there to disguise it a bit better. Avenue. Small bushes. And they're floating. There we go. It's a little bit weird. But there we go. Right, let's read the thing. There we go. Cool. I mean, it is a little bit weird that there's just some bricks and a bench, but you know, there we go. We know where I live because it's on the Promods forum. There you go, sorted. Right, let's just bring that up a bit more. Obviously, my whole address isn't on the... there you go, I've listed, Wolf has figured it out. There we go. So from the road, it's just casually a bench and some bricks. And a few hedges. Perfect. Let's have one of those. And one of those. There we go. Brilliant. 500 subscribers. Done. There's a gap there, look. Let's get rid of it. I got rid of the gap now. I have, look at that, that was easy. That was surprisingly easy, actually. So I wanted some challenge. There we go. Perfect. Cool, so there's the mountain that we've got so far. Need to bring this around a bit more. I'm not too sure how I'm going to do that. I guess just like that. Do that, lower it down. Lower that bit down. Maybe raise that bit back up again because I don't like it being that far down. Yeah, that's a bit weird, but that's what we're going to have to live with. Voila. Kinky, we'll be right back. Cool. Sorted. So now, do I make that hill now, or do I do that later? Up there. Might do it now. Let's get a few more rocks in though, because it's very rocky around that area. There we go. Et voila. Right. Now let's use terrain to build this because it's easier. I've done it the wrong way though. I've done it the wrong way again. There you go, that's what I wanted. Alpine, no, not sand, okay. Fern. Fern's a silly. And then while we're here, Alpine. Let's use that one. How steep is that? That's not too bad, that'll do, if it wasn't floating. Right, there we go. Okie dokie. Just sort of make a sort of sphere. Half of a sphere. It's not really a sphere, it's a circle. Make half of a circle. That's what I should have said. That's now looking a bit steeper than it should be, isn't it? Right. Doop-de-doop-de-doop. Doop-de-doop. Let's make it 0.6. I mean, other than not selecting all of those, I did that quite well. 0.09. 0.6. There we go. I am mapping just outside Wales, well, in Wales. Oh, come on. Come on. No, don't do this again. Oh, I would know if Google was working. Oh look, it's the Microsoft page. Wow. Okay, we're back at Newbury now. Woo! Right. Here, I'm building sort of there you go, that's where I'm building. Just there, on this road, on the A487, and then just off of that there's a wiggly road that goes down to a farm. And I'm building this wiggly road that goes down to a farm. Ding. There we go. That's just a surprising amount of trees on this hill. It looks a bit different on Street View to how I'm making it, but that's because the Street View was taken at winter. There we go. You now know everything you need to know. Let's make this a bit taller, 50. Okay, that's now looking like a volcano more than anything else. Not the plan. 40. Still a bit volcano. 35. That'll have to do. Now there's a bit of a... yeah, I'll fix that later. Bees a patch. Bring that there. And then raise it up. Cool. Okie dokie. Bloop, 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 bloop. Whoops, oh dear. There we go. Yeah, that doesn't look very good, does it? Right, change of plan. This is now going to go this way. And then I'm going to extend that out. And then bring that bit back. There you go, that looks somewhat interesting, doesn't it? Cool. Now we go for those, we make it low poly. How's that look? That's the wrong one. There we go, that's the correct one. There aren't any birch trees up there though. What a shame. Let's just rotate these around a bit. F6, rotate. F6, rotate. F6, I didn't F6 it, there we go. Cool. They all look really weird. So I'm gonna change around their heights a bit. There we go. Okie dokie, and then put some bushes on the beezer patch. Like so. There we go. Sorted. Let's have a drink. There we go. I've had a drink. Right, now I could continue working sort of up there and along this road here, but I'm not. I'm going to work probably down to the ground. I might start at the ground now. That is an issue. Not an issue, a possibility. There we go. I also need to sort of figure this out a bit more, because in theory there should be a river running through there. Let's have a check. Yeah, there is. Okay, there is a river. Oh, it gets quite close to the road at this point, look. This is when it's all full of trees, because this place becomes more like a forest than anything. I should really probably have some more trees up here, shouldn't I? Especially on this bit. That bit's very empty. That's why it might have looked a bit weird. There we go. Cool. I might put some trees up there as well, just because it makes it look better. Rotate, F6. Oh, have I crashed the game? No, I haven't. Good. Little spinny wheel there, I was like, oh, I've crashed it. But I haven't, it's fine. I should probably save shortly again. I'll do that in a bit though. Most of the time I survive without saving, so... I'll do for trees that are at normal height. Let's have one that's sort of more A, rotated round, and then B. Now they are a bit of a steep rotation, aren't they? That just gives it variety. There we go. That's my excuse for that. It just gives it variety. $300 bucks to fix, but a train sorted. Right. Is that looking pretty good? I'd say that's looking okay. Maybe I could do with a few more of these yellow bushes, just because they work quite well. I pressed F5 again, there we go. F6 those, so that they're on the ground. Maybe let's have some down here. There we go. So that now looks like that. Now if we go back to, come on, to here, there's trees and not much else. Cool. Right. Don't know, I think it feels a little empty. It is, however, probably quite good for lag. I should compound these, shouldn't I? That's the thing I should be doing. There we go, let's compound them. I think I can just compound everything. Apparently I can. That's a very weird way of doing that. That's just compounded all of that into one thing. Is that a good idea or is that a bad idea? Questions, questions. I'll dismiss that, there we go. Right. Oh, hello. I spot you, Mr. Gap. I spot you. There we go. Kinky's just discovered that you can compound items. That's the thing that you can do to reduce lag. Shall I demonstrate? Let me demonstrate. Say you have... Oh, come on, go away. Say you have these. There we go. Say you have loads of signs. Up here with the DC, that's the draw calls. And basically whenever something is loaded, except the signs are going to stay, there you go, when those signs are loaded, you'll see the DC going up at the top here, look. DC goes up and down and whatever as stuff unloads. If you make that a compound item, so they're all one thing, that then loads at once. There we go. They all load and unload at the same time, which reduces the DC. And thus makes it great laggy. Great laggy? The opposite of laggy. Great not laggy. There we go. And you can do that by just placing them down, selecting them, and then Control G. And it does a thing. And then if you want to undo it again, you can press dismiss, and then we're back. That's how you do that. I haven't used it very much. I should probably use it more than I have. Right, let's do this corner, because I need something to do, and I shall do this corner. Very steep corner, isn't it? Very sharp. Congrats for 500 subs. Thank you, Chris. Now, that's the thing I haven't done. I haven't really given much room to turn the trailer around, have I? Let's first of all sort of make this. What am I looking for? I'm looking for like that, the size of 2. Have 0 noise. There we go. Because I have a feeling as people will be turning around here, the trailer will be going across this. So I want to make it so it's not impossible. Preferably. No, that's massive. It's also floating. Bing. There we go. Right. So I want this to be a bit smaller. And also grass. What was it? Germain. There we go. Touch all this on. Not like that though, because that's ruined the shoulder. And in a second I'll make sure it's all on the ground, but first of all I need to make it so it's got 0 noise. It's not all on the ground, as I expected. There we go. Bring that down. Bring that down. Bring that down, and then bring all these down so it's flat. Or flattish. As flat as it can be. There we go. And then because people will obviously be driving their trailer over it, we can give it some dirt. So it looks like people have been driving their trailer over it. It's in that really weird way actually, haven't I? That does look a bit strange. Let's maybe get rid of... Come on. Come on. Go away. There we go. Let's just paste that with dirt. No, I can't do that, can I? Come on. That one. No, not. There we go. Dirt. Better. Maybe I might sort that bit dirt as well. And that. And that. And that. There was no point in it. Okay. There we go. Dirt. Better be taking a small city trailer up there then. Yeah, it's going to be quite challenging, hopefully. That's the plan, because I'm mean. Dirt tyres big O2, just to simulate the fact that people may have been... Oh, that's got really bad... It's not very high thingy, is it? Can I do that? There we go, that's better. That might be what that is then. Right. Do that so it looks like people might have been driving over it. Do the same for the cab so it doesn't look very strange. And again I've used the wrong one, which is fantastic. F6, properties, properties, properties. Dirt tyres 1. No, it's dirt tyres 2 we want, so we can actually see it. There we go. Cool. Are there any literal low bridges in Promods? There's accidental low bridges. But yeah. I don't think there's actual like low bridges that you can't drive under with any trailer. I think all of the bridges are high enough for a trailer. I think. I haven't really driven over much. But yeah. Sort of move that over that way. F6ify it so it snaps to the ground. Cool. There is some stuff. ETS tool. Well, I mean, there will be when I'm finished with this. But yeah. Once I'm finished, obviously there'll be, have I just done something by accident? Not that one. I haven't, good. Well, I might have done. No, I haven't, good. Everything's still working. Because obviously this road here has a length limit, which means I'll hopefully build it, but You probably it won't be on the map. This road though is what I'm going to build. It's really convenient. Look, I've already got the right roundabout in there, which is very nice. Alright, where's this? Here it is. Right. Empty double trailers are illegal in the UK. Yeah, no, they are. Don't worry. They're illegal. Did I? I didn't mean to. Oh. Simulator Gaming is back. Alright, Simulator Gaming. Right. Okay, let's make this bit. That needs to be 10. Boom. That needs to be 10. That's 20. That's 120. Boom. D down 1. 0.4. That can stay as it is. Make it German, because that's better. There we go. Now hopefully that won't look too weird. I don't think it does, which is good. And now we brush it with ferns. Wherever ferns are. There's F. Field wheat. Field. Fern. Aha. Thank you. Yes, thank you, something TV. I'm not going to try and pronounce your name because I will mess it up entirely. Oh, I really didn't do much there, did I? Right. That'll have to do. While I'm here, I can brush some of this. No, I can't. Okay, cool. Double trailers aren't legal in the UK, but you can still take double trailers for the UK game. Yeah, you can. So if you really wanted to take a double trailer all the way from what would be the closest place that allows double trailers, probably Germany, unless you take the ferry from Scandinavia, of course. If you want to take a double trailer here, feel free. Might be a little challenging though, just a bit. What has happened here? Oh dear. What has happened there? Have I made that 4 instead of 0.4? I have, there we go. That's better. Cool. Netherlands. Ah yes, there we go, Netherlands. Thank you, dudes. Let's just fix that. They could do. It'd be cool if you got a fine if you're in a country where they weren't legal. They're just like, double trailers aren't legal here, la la la. Anyway. Tandems are legal, but double trailers aren't. Not like the double trailers that SES have put in. Tandems, yeah, they're legal. Grasp Germain. There we go. Cool. Now we're getting quite close to the end here, almost. And we'll have the zigzaggy bit done. The zigzag. Now this is the bit where the trees come in. I might make this bit forest then. Because this is... where is this? This is here. Yeah, there's sort of trees down the side. There's a couple of trees here. Right, let's put a beezer patch in here then. Beezer patch. Right. It's floating. Brilliant. I don't want you to float. There we go. Right. Now these two bits of terrain connected all the way along. Is there no gaps? There's a bit of a gap. Okay. So in that case then I'll rotate that round that way. So I can do that. There we go. Okie dokie. This is a bit of a weird beaver patch actually, but there we go. A weird triangle weasel patch. Oh, it's more of a... no, it's sort of a triangle. Right. Oh, chat. They're the same, aren't they, doll? No, they're not. They're not the same. I think... let me have a look. I think I can remember the name. Right. Google. Right. So there... tandem. Yep. Drop with a C. There we go. There's a tandem. A tandem? There's a tandem, and then SCS. SCS has made these, where you've got a trailer. Well, it's not that actually, is it? It's the other way around. Oh well. There you go. SCS have got a normal trailer followed by another trailer. So there are many trailers. Basically, there's 2 trailers rather than just the normal thing. Okay. That's all floating. Brilliant. Let's make it not float. Preferably. I haven't actually brushed that yet, have I? I'll have to do that in a second. Where's that one? There it is. There it is. There it is. Bring that over. That one's going to have to go down a bit. Across. That shouldn't... Hello, keyboard. Can you not do that, please? Thank you. Oh my god. Come on, keyboard. You're better than this. You're not really better than this, but still. Right. There's that then. Raise this up a bit, so it looks like there's a bit more of a hill at least. Yeah, because we're sort of at the bottom of the hill now, aren't we? Cool. Properties. 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 There we go. Okay, fair enough. SC Leaved Birch. Sparsity 400. Brilliant. Right. That one. 450. So we get the bushes in a slightly different place. I've done that wrong, haven't I? No, I haven't. Why are there bushes there? Let's make that 3 something then. 350, let's make that. Ooh, 30, sure. Come on, go back. Oh, come on. There we go. Let's have that, shall we? That won't be laggy. Oh wait, yes it will. Hello, tree. Oh wait, it's just a field of trees in there. Look at that. That's not laggy at all. I'm actually somehow apparently getting 30 FPS. Interesting. Let's do that then. There we go. Oh, I saw a gap. There's a gap here. It's because the whole beta patch is floating. Whoops. There we go. Now, is that now floating? No, it's not good. There might be little bits floating, but hopefully you won't be able to see them. But that's what we've got bug testers for. I think I have a complicated run of map sometimes it's because I have 2 red nodes up at intersection, making even more roads to get a green node. Yeah, possibly. I mean, really copying from the real world I think is easier than making your own stuff up, personally. Making a fictional map is possibly harder than making just a copy. Right. Let's brush this then. I'm doing that with the right material, good. There we go. That's all floating, brilliant. Brilliante. Let's bring that way, there we go. It would be nice to get the trees a bit closer to the road here, but I don't think that's going to happen somehow. Wait, it's red as I. Yes, you've just remembered that I should turn it off. It does at the moment, but it shouldn't do. I'll do that now, actually. Let's do that now. Oh, go on. Right. It has AI at the moment, but it really shouldn't do. Mainly because it's a dead end, but yeah. Do 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 la 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 la. No AI vehicles. Oh, where is it? It's that way apparently. Ah, there it is. Ooh. And then back up. Cool, so really you've got the uphill climb, and you've also got the downhill climb again. It's not a climb, is it, though, if it's downhill. Right, there we go. There we go. Cool. This is definitely my favourite bit. My favourite bit is definitely this bit here. It sort of sticks out a bit. I do like that. I'm not sure why, but I do, which is good. So now we're basically, well, not quite, but we're nearly back at Flatland Town, which is good. Let's have a drink. I'm not quite Bricks on holiday anymore, Kinky. That was last week. Right. But yeah, downhill climb. To be fair, I've walked up Mount Snowdon, and walking up is much easier than coming down. It's not really though, is it? Walking back down, say like Mount Snowdon or something, it's interesting, because you think, oh, it's going to be really easy. It's not though, because your feet are pushed right up against the ends of your shoes. Bricks in the sky. Yeah. I'm now up here. Whoa, look at the whole map load in. Wow. It's like magic. Right. So I'm going to start here now, because that's what I need to do. I've got these as well, look. I like those. I thought I'd have a bit of a go with proper like road markings, which I like. Anyway. Right, let's make this bit, because this bit is actually quite cool as well. There it is, look. I mean, the Google camera's amazing. Let's go back a bit. There we go. So we've got a nice little sort of thing. We've got some houses. And it curves around. Very thin. Very thin. You've got a wall on one side, hedge on the other. And then wall on both sides, as you then go through the forest. So yeah. It's raining bricks. Right. So there's a stone wall all along that way until sort of there. All the way actually. Right. Let's start by doing that then. Where does the wall actually start? I don't know, because there's a big massive nothing here. There we go. Sort of starts back along that road. Now the question is, I'm going to make it narrow, don't worry, that's the whole point. Question is, wall. No, it would be stone, won't it? Stone. What wall am I going to use? I could use something like that, perhaps. But is there a better? Because I'm not really a fan of these French ones. I thought I'd like these more than I actually do. I think there's definitely stuff to be improved. Stone, no, they're not walls, are they? It might be for Stonewall UK. If I actually put it where I could see it. Because that could work. It's a bit strange. And it's also used quite a lot. But I haven't actually used it on this road at all yet. Oh, yes I have actually, that's a lie. Let's see what it's like, and then figure it out from there. I'm going to have to do something like that, I feel. Whoops. No, so that looks a little strange, to say the least. Let's try and do something like that. I mean, it's a bit weird, but we'll have to live with it. Right, that can go there. Now this stone wall actually goes all the way up to the foresty bit here. I don't know how far the foresty bit sort of goes, so I'll do it up to there. I've decided. Right, make that 3-node rotation. There we go. Now I want it to be narrow, so we're going to have it sort of right on the border of the road. So that's all I want to do. Yep, looks like it. Very narrow. Very, ooh, there. Very, very narrow. Whoa, come on. No, come on, rotate. There we go. How very narrow is that? That is quite very narrow. That might almost be a bit too narrow. Because if we think of a trailer, briefer, if we think of a trailer, that's about that wide. So it's thinner than I thought it would be, so that'll probably be fine. Cool. All is good. Let's build this wall back in the other direction then. There we go. Hopefully that will still be, well, wide enough to get a trailer through. It says, hopefully. Have I crashed it? No, my C key's just not working. There we go. Do we think that's going to be too wide? I mean too thin. It's obviously not going to be too wide. Model. I'd say we could get a trailer through there quite easily. Maybe. I don't think more narrow is gonna work. I'd say that's probably as narrow as you're gonna get a trailer round. Methinks. Yeah, right. That's probably easily then it isn't narrow enough. I mean, you know, we need to consider the people here that don't have very much skill in driving, because that's pretty narrow to get a trailer around. If we're, yeah. So until someone has like a trailer mod that gives you really wide trailers and it doesn't fit down at all, they're like, "You'll get your map's broken. I can't get my really wide trailer down this narrow thing." Ooh. Right. But you know, who cares about mods, because I designed this for the vanilla game, even though Promods is a mod. Yeah, sure, that'll do. Kinky's gone into some sort of everything.exe has stopped working sort of mode now. Right, oh come on, let me go down the track. There we go. Now we've got the Dread, and we've got cottages. I don't like cottages because there aren't any British ones. Right, so the wall goes up to about there. That's OBS again. Right. And then there's a fence briefly. Right. Hello, InstaSim. KinkyViking.exe has stopped working. Right, let's get some wooden fence because there's some wooden fence there. Let's do the sort of fences first. This isn't how I normally do it. Still, fence. No, wood. Now, do we go for that wooden fence or do we go for the newer wooden fences? Let's go for the newer ones. There we go. Up to, I don't know, like there. That's going to be floating, isn't it? Yeah, cool. And now we need to go for hedge. Buildings. Hedge. Now, what do we go for? Let's go for that one. Red. Why is it red? Is it like flowering or something? Maybe it's used in, who knows where it's used actually. Hedge High Red, that's all it's called. Maybe it's used in Iceland. Who knows? No, I don't like that. Nope. Let's not attach it to there then. Because I want it to be right next to the road, but not have a... Oh my god, that's a steep road. Okay. Let's go for like there. Let's go for there. I mean, that's quite tall. Let's go for there. That'll do. That will do. And there'll probably be a driveway or something there. There we go. Now it needs to be lower than that, I decided, didn't I? Right, there we go then. There is the hedge. And it's a really tall thing for some reason. That needs to be taller. I've moved that over now, haven't I? How wide is that now? There we go, although... There we go, that road is now brilliantly wide enough. Okay. EXE.exe has stopped working. Right, so really, not doing too bad, aren't we? I mean, obviously I've still got all this to do, but that's looking pretty good. I need to find a good place to take a picture of it though. That's probably quite a good picture for the development thing on Promods. Cool. Pro tip, don't make a heavy cargo trailer on this road. Yeah, as long as it's not going to the farm, you'll be fine. Needs more trees. And narrowness. Well, trees I can fix, but I think narrowness is fine. For now, at least. Let's make a few more trees along this little bit. We'll go for from 2 to 10. Leaved. No, SC leaved. SC leaved and birch. Sparsity 200. This probably could do with still a bit more dense. 150. There we go. Now we've got the sort of tree-lined road sort of feel. Right, I checked your plans for Wales. Do you want to build something like the A494 or A5 in future? Let's find out. What's that? The A495. I'm going to search that. A49. Yeah, can you take me there? Go. Whittingham Shore. A495. This bit, is this, where's this? That one. And the A5 to Shrewsbury. Which road's that? That's the A483. Possibly, I do sort of want a few more roads going across, because at the moment... I've got two notifications. Clumsy and someone else. Cool. Let's copy and paste that tandem truck. Right. What's that yellow mould? I think it's moss. I think it's supposed to be moss. But maybe not. Yeah, possibly that road, which is the A458. Probably that one actually, over to Birmingham. Maybe one that goes through Hereford to Worcester or Gloucester. Maybe one of those, but there might not be enough space. More drinks. What's the drinks? Right. Oh, look, it's red. Ooh. Not red. Oh, it's gone green. It's fine. Oh, there's the chat. I've got many items. I've got 3 notifications on that. Cool. One of them is on Promods. I wonder what that is then. Maybe I should find out in case the whole world's burning down. Right, hang on. Yeah, that can go away now. I don't need that. I'm just going to quickly check this. What's it on? It's on open access. Okay. Cool. Ah, I got my 500 sub right from the SCS office. Well, there we go. Cool. That was what the message was. Yay. That's the intro. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? What am I looking for? What am I then? No. Main. There we go. Figured it out. I'll be right back. Well, I am back now. There we go. After going through literally every single screen. Right. So we got the trees. We've got this little bit. Let's sort of work on the junction first. I need to figure out what's going on here. Let's just do that. That will do. I mean, it won't do though because there's a weird lump. Yeah, I'll have to do, because there's going to be trees down there, isn't there? No, that's the wrong thing. Google Maps, now where am I? I need to be down by Furnace. There it is. Are there trees and stuff here? I think there are, aren't there? No, there isn't. Haha, oh good. I'm gonna put trees there, because otherwise I don't know what I'm gonna do. Cool. Is this one gonna be the right terrain? No, that's the wrong terrain. Is that one gonna be the right terrain? It is, isn't that? Right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go, 7. Grass, green, main. I need to find out the lavender actually, don't I? Grass, green, main. Grass, green, main. SC. There we go. Now along here. No, wrong one. No, wrong one. There we go. Trees, cool. I'll keep on typing out of the Discord, don't I? Right. Bing, bing, bing. 30. Not asphalt. Grass, green, main, SC. This one can have many trees. From 2 till 30, why not? High poly models, 15. Vegetation, SC, leaf, and birch. Sparsity, 1, 50, 50, 50, 50, 0. There we go. Cool. Put my dog, oh, I updated it the other day, yeah. Put my dog, hopefully, is being added. I'm to your G27, got it working? No, not yet. Right, in Shrewsbury, supposedly there's enough space to fix it. Let's see if there is enough. Oh, what of it? Okay. Huh. Come back. Come back. Come back. There we go. Don't tell me I have to do this the whole thing all again. Yes, I am. Okay, cool. Control Z. La 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 la. Alright, try my highlight isn't accurate, nor is the wall hitbox. Well, there we go. Hopefully that's back. Ah, it is. Brilliant. What was it? What town was it? I was reading. La 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 la. Shrewsbury. Whoop. First of all, let's just remind myself of where Shrewsbury actually is. Shrewsbury is that one. Cool. La 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 la. Shrewsbury, is that bit there? I think it was, wasn't it? That'll probably be. There's loads of space there, probably. Assuming that's no, is that not Shrewsbury? No, that's not Shrewsbury, is it? Shrewsbury's up a bit. That bit. That bit? That might be Shrewsbury. No, that can't be Shrewsbury, can it? It's the weird bit. Let's zoom in. It's on this road, it's south of that road. Ah, it's over here somewhere, isn't it? There-ish. A dippy bit. It's probably there, isn't it? Right, anyway. Unfortunately, it's been a bit abrupt, but unfortunately that's probably going to have to be the end of the stream, because it's now 4:20, and I need to go do something. So yeah. No, I can't read it. Well, I can read the normal map, I just can't read the other map. Anyway, that's going to be the end because I've run out of time and I need to do a thing. So, does it say Shrewsbury? It does, there it is, I found it, don't worry. Anyway, yeah, I found Shrewsbury. So that will be the end. I will save the thing and say goodbye. I'll be back sometime soon. Goodbye. Where's the end one? There it is. Goodbye. My mute microphone button just doesn't work, does it? I'll be back tomorrow, maybe the day after, I don't know. Goodbye.